The first day of witness testimony is over, and Judge Subramanian has adjourned the court and said that he will see everyone tomorrow morning at 9:15. Now, the day ended with the defense cross-examining Daniel Phillip, a stripper that testified he was paid thousands of dollars to have relations with Cassie while Diddy watched. He testified that he remembered one incident that he could hear while the couple was in a bedroom at the Essex Hotel. Now, he states, "I heard yelling, 'I'm sorry,' and someone was being slapped around and slammed around the room. And I looked around the corner and I saw Mr. Combs walk out of the hotel altogether without clothes. He might have had a towel on, though," Philip says. Cassie then ran out of the room and jumped into Philip's lap, shaking and terrified, Philip said. He recalled wondering why Cassie would stay with someone who was beating her like this. That is such a sad situation. That's very sad. Today, though, while in court, it is said it appears like Diddy was trying to make himself look old and fragile. He was moving about slowly like he is older than what he is. I think this is something that these celebrities do, though, when they are in court and in front of many eyes. I'm sure it plays into him trying to make people feel sorry for him. Like if he scoots around slowly, like his bones hurt or whatever, maybe the jury will see something or see him as being weak. And they may start to question if this man is even capable of doing all of the things that they are accusing him of. Y'all better not let that fool y'all, all of that scooching around all slowly, and a pen drops on the ground and he reaches over slowly and picks it up and puts it back on the table. I mean, it sounds like it was a show today from him. He is spreading it on, honey. But do y'all remember when Harvey Weinstein did this exact same thing? The last time he was in court, he was all hunched over like he had a turtleback or something. And I'm not trying to be funny or mean or anything like that. That is what he looked like to me. He looked like a turtle, like if you stand a turtle up and their back would be like, like that curvature in it. That's what Harvey looked like to me. His back was all hunched over like that. Anyway, Harvey is also on a walker, one of those ones that you push while you're walking, but if you get tired you can sit down on it. I know y'all probably seen it. It's kind of new that they push this thing and then they sit on it. My grandmother has one. But Diddy's not using that yet, but we have 8 weeks to go, and it will be interesting to see how much his stature changes. It would not surprise me at all if he comes in pushing one of those things. But Diddy faces 5 criminal counts: one count of racketeering conspiracy, 2 counts of sex trafficking by force, fraud, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Now, his federal case revolves around 4 victims that are identified in the indictment as Victim 1, Victim 2, Victim 3, and Victim 4. They are all expected to show up and testify in trial this week. Now, we're Victim 3. We're still a little iffy about her because she is now saying that she's not going to testify and that she never wanted to anyway. Victim 3 has been difficult to get in touch with, and she has gone missing. And not only is she missing, so is her attorney. Where are they? No one can reach her. No one can reach her attorney. They just gone like they on an island somewhere with Russell Simmons. Her attorney's not answering any calls either. Now, Victim 3 has been subpoenaed by the court, and if she keeps on this track, it's probably not going to turn out good for her. So she might want to come to court. I do think they can arrest her if they catch her. I think. Don't quote me on that. I am not a legal person. I'm just going by what I have seen in my life if you don't show up, or, if you have a subpoena. So, anyway, I don't know what's going to happen with her and if she will show up this week. I don't know. I know we'll be watching for her, though. I know we don't know who all the victims are except for Cassie. We do know for sure Cassie is on the list. Now, juror number 3 is alleged to be one of Diddy's girlfriends. He had many women, we all know that, and men. But the ones that he felt a little something for, he took care of them. And this lady was one of the ones that he did for. And he gave her money or an allowance or whatever. I think that's what the rich people call it. They get allowances, these girlfriends, all these thousands of dollars a month. I think that's what they call it. Anyway, but he paid her bills and things like that. And I think Victim 3 is possibly Gina Hahn. Now, this is allegedly. We're not for sure, but it really sounds like it's possibly Gina Hahn. This is something Gina would probably pull. We don't know 100% though, but Gina did an interview with Tasha K and talked about her relationship with Diddy and how he abused her as well. She was even pregnant by him once, and allegedly he would abuse her while she was pregnant, even kicking her in her stomach. Allegedly. Now, everything is alleged. I don't want any trouble, especially when my channel is super small and just starting out. You know, these stars will sue you if you start saying too much stuff about them that they don't like. I don't want no problems. I mean that. Anyway, watchers, we have a long 8 weeks, and I'm here for it. Trust and believe. I have my looking glasses on, and I'll be watching. Like, follow, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.